Hi friends, Jeff here from House of Heresy, and going to be giving the pack cracking streams a try here. Haven't done this before, but I really enjoy all the ones that I've seen on YouTube and the like. So with the impending release of Double Masters 2022 and lots of boxes pre-ordered, I am going to go ahead and give it a try. So this first video is going to be more me just getting an idea for how my setup is actually working, how the lighting is, how the sound is, all that. So I picked up a few of my random collector boosters that I had laying around, and we're going to give that a try. So today we'll be doing 4 packs of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms collector boosters. I know it wasn't a super popular set, but there's definitely some cool cards in there, and I am a huge sucker for all the borderless, alternate art, some of the showcases. Not a huge fan of the kind of parchment style showcases, as some people are for these ones. But let's go ahead and start cracking some packs and see how it goes. All right, so starting with the first one. Alright, so I'm probably going to skip through most of the commons and uncommons because I'm sure you've all seen them many times before, and as exciting as that is, I'd rather not make this a super long one, especially for my first one here. Alright, so we got the pack rare, Orcus, Prince of Undeath. We got our commander card, Indomitable Might, so that's kind of cool. Put the commander cards there. I haven't really decided how I'm going to set these up as I'm doing these, but I'll probably just do them in the order that we pull them for now. So there's an extended art, Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, got some commons, Westgate Regent. Again, not super excited about the art on these cards, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, another common, and then we got full art, or sorry, extended art, Wish, which I primarily play Commander. So that card is not particularly useful to me personally, but still cool art. I could see in different formats where that would be a lot of fun. All right, next up, just gonna go through these. This one card has actually been kind of hosing me on Arena lately, so I don't have a lot of interaction with enchantments in my favorite deck, so not a huge fan from an opponent perspective. So that means it's probably not a terrible card. All right. There's the land. Ranger class, that's actually a really good card, so I'm not going to complain about that. All right, I actually picked up this commander deck. I just haven't built it yet, but it's cool to get the extended art for her. Froghemoth. I actually really like this card. We did a Pioneer style, kind of like an escalation type deal. So one of the guys came up with, we all had to randomly select our commanders for this. It's like a brawl, basically, like a deck building brawl escalation league. And then I forget which one. It was like a version of Nissa that was very very not great. Is it from one of the old pre-constructed Planeswalker decks? So she was really expensive, and it was my goal of every game was just to cast her once, because that was not always a key thing. And then our budget for it was to start out with was like under $20 or something like that. So Froghemoth actually was one of my cards. Long story short, and it has performed quite well for me. Most people don't take it that seriously until it gets in there and starts swinging. All right, we got Drizzt. And Evolving Wilds. I know that's not a super exciting one, but I am also a sucker for lands. I have a huge land binder, so that will probably go in there. And then our foil for the pack is Varus, Silver Moon Ranger. So that's pretty cool. Throw her there. All right, halfway through. Here is pack number 3. Grim Bounty. Temple of the Dragon Queen. I definitely like the manual treatment of that one. That's Dragon Turtle. I haven't actually played with this one, but it looks like it would be fun. My primary deck that I play most of the time is Gruta, Doom of the Depths. So even caustic creatures are kind of where it's at for me. I haven't tried her yet. I do want to build a deck around her. I just haven't done it. So we'll see if I end up doing that. Guardian of Faith for extended art. Adventure Druid. Pegasus. Hey, I actually don't have this one. So one of my other projects is I'm working on building a borderless cube. So collecting all the borderless cards that they've made, and then putting it into a cube and having at it. Like I said, I'm sucker for all the nice art that Magic the Gathering has been coming out with over the years, and especially with all the new extended art and borderless formats. So, and I also have my most recent deck was building a Super Friends deck, and I actually don't have him in there, so that's kind of cool. I am excited about that. And it's a mythic, so we'll put him up front here. He can be right below or in the center of the Jeweled Lotus. And then we got Fair Devil's Chosen for an uncommon. And we got the Archfiend. Okay. I have been debating about actually looking more seriously into this card as a commander, just because it seems like it would be a challenge to play, but I haven't really looked that close at it. But it's cool to get the extended art foil, so I'm not going to complain about that. And a treasure token. Always nice to have the foily treasure tokens. Okay, last pack. Let's see how this works out. Wouldn't be upset to get, say, another old Gnawbones or something along those lines, but at the end of the day, it hasn't been a terrible set of packs, so can't complain. Alright, just going through the commons. Deadly Dispute's always a good one. Ourselves a Swamp. Alright, Guardian of Faith. Wild Mage Sorcerer. Could definitely be interesting in some decks. Hey, Book of Exalted Deeds, look at that. Extended art, another extended art mythic, so I'm cool with that. Put those two down there next to each other. Got a Pixie Guide. Hey, Black Dragon. I really like all the dragons they did in this set. I haven't done a Tiamat deck yet, but something I've been kind of eyeing. Definitely makes for some fun adventures in the cube. We do a kind of brawl or commander style. So originally I had like all the showcase alternate art, or showcase extended art and borderless in there, but that ended up just being too cumbersome to keep up with, because they just have so many of them that they've been releasing, and then trying to balance it to where I have the appropriate number to do drafting and trying to get it all going. So I've kind of pared it down to to just the borderless. So I'm working on collecting all those, but it's been a lot of fun doing this stuff. All right, Dungeon Descent. So like I said, I do enjoy these cards. And last one, or no, not last one. My apologies. Iron Golem. Now last one. Hey, Blackstaff of Waterdeep. Extended art foil. I don't think I actually have this one. So that's kind of cool. I do still have all the extended art cards that I had set up for the original iteration of the cube, and I will probably end up going back and doing an extended art one in addition to the borderless one, because the borderless one right now, there's just not a ton of borderless cards, so that makes it kind of a smaller cube. And my goal has always been to do a draftable 100 card commander deck style cube. So you need quite a few cards, especially if you're doing 4 people. You're talking hundreds of cards, which the borderless just doesn't have the depth for that right now. Even when you factor into like all the secret layer drops and stuff that would be considered borderless, even if they might not have the actual label, but they actually have it's not just an extended art piece. They actually have the borderless styling all around it. So we'll see. But yeah, no, that's cool. All right, so that concludes this round of pack openings. So there's kind of the spoils on our adventure in the Forgotten Realms today. So about 10 minutes. I appreciate everybody that does take the time to watch this video. I'll be doing another one here shortly after I kind of get an idea for how this one works, and then I will be starting to fire them off once we get to the Double Masters 2022 release. I'm very excited for that set. I didn't think it could get any better as they went through the previews, and it continued to do so. I mean, they started off with a bang, showing off the Imperial Seal and all that, but they picked just about every good card that wasn't in Double Masters that came out in 2020 and decided to reprint it in this one. So, very excited. All right, thank you all. I appreciate it. If you have any thoughts about the format, the placement, the lighting, all that, please, by all means, throw some comments down there. If you like it, give me a like. If you are interested in what I'm going to be producing, give me a subscribe. And I will hopefully see you all soon. Thanks. Bye.